Mega Charizard! And I guess Mega Venusaur and Mega Blastoise. What's up YouTube, this is Joey Boy, and I'm going to be bringing you a very quick update video on a few new X and Y news. If you guys didn't know, there was just a Nintendo Direct live, which was all about Pokemon X and Y. To get the little things, in my opinion, out of the way before we move on to the cool new Mega Pokemon, there is going to be an application called Pokemon Bank, which lets you store your Pokemon in boxes in the cloud, so like on the internet. It will allow you to store up to 3,000 Pokemon, and it will kind of be the carrier for wanting to upload, like move your Pokemon from Pokemon Black and Black 2 and all those games to X and Y. So you can transfer your old Pokemon from the DS games to the bank, and then you can take those Pokemon out of the bank and put them in Pokemon X and Y. This is a pretty good graph. Pokemon Bank has 100 boxes, so you can store up to 3,000 Pokemon on it, so there's plenty of space. It should be noted though that it does have an annual fee. It sounds like you just have to pay once a year, and it's like 500 yen, I think was said on the Nintendo Direct, so it shouldn't be too much a fee. So that's pretty cool. You know, it would stink if it was, you know, a monthly fee or anything like that, but I think this will be fine. Anyway, with that out of the way, so again, it has been confirmed you can take Pokemon from Black, White, Black 2, White 2, and get them onto the X and Y games. Now with that out of the way, let's look into this. It was revealed in the Nintendo Direct that you will get Froakie, Fennekin, and Chespin from your friends. Your friends will give you the choice of one of those Pokemon, and then when you go to see Pokemon, Professor Sycamore, like the Professor Oak of these games, he will give you a choice between Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. And this is crazy! So we can get the Gen 1 starters and the Gen 6 starters right at the beginning of the game. Couple that with, we're going to be getting that that Torchic from an event right away. You could potentially have 3 separate starters on your team right away without having to use any other games. So I guess that's kind of cool. I thought it was kind of weird at first that we're going to be getting 2 starters, but I think the reason we're getting these starters is because they Mega Evolve! Now, I know I've been kind of saying this is probably going to happen, but it's always nice to get confirmation. The 3 Kanto starters do indeed Mega Evolve into new forms. So first up we have Mega Venusaur. Its ability is Thick Fat, which is interesting because it does remove 2 of its weaknesses. It lowers Fire type attacks and Ice type attacks against Venusaur. Plus, Venusaur, when it Mega Evolves, is said to raise its defense and special defense. So it sounds like it's becoming much more of a tank, which is quite apparent from its appearance, becoming even bulkier. But it kind of stinks because it sounds like we won't be able to use Chlorophyll Mega Venusaur, which is Venusaur's main niche right now. So we'll have to see where that leaves Venusaur in the competitive environment. Next one up, something all fanboys want, Mega Charizard! Ah, look at this guy. He's finally become like the sleek dragon that we've always wanted him to be. Now, while that said, his type does not change. He is still a fire flying type Pokemon. But look at this! He gets Drought! Oh my gosh! Charizard is going to be a part of the Weather Wars in Gen 6. Because they're definitely going to still be a thing. But look at this. I think he looks awesome. He's got these wings on his arms. He's so much like sleeker. He's got these spikes on his tail. Very cool. I really like his design. And of course, he is getting Drought, which is just amazing. It does say here that his special attack grows significantly. Plus, he's getting Drought. Means his attacks are even stronger. Look at that. So awesome. And now we move on to the last Kanto starter, Mega Blastoise. And look how cool this dude looks. His cannons on his back morph into one Mega Cannon, and gets these two like side cannons, which are just awesome looking. I really like Mega Blastoise. He looks really cool. He's exactly what I thought a Mega Evolution for Blastoise would look like. He stays the water type. None of these Pokemon change their typing when they Mega Evolve. He does get a new ability called Mega Launcher, which increases the attacks of his pulse attacks, which is interesting because the pulse attacks aren't exactly the strongest moves in the game. So I think they'll really need a solid damage boost if we want to use them. These include moves like Water Pulse, Dark Pulse, and Dragon Pulse is another one. So that's pretty interesting. It's always cool to see new abilities being made, especially like one-off abilities. This seems like it might be, you know, Mega Blastoise only ability, which is always neat to see. So there you guys go. That was pretty much the gist of what went down in the Nintendo Direct. They spent a lot of time talking about the Nintendo Bank and how you can transfer your Pokemon. And then they gave us these Mega Evolutions, and I gotta say, I'm really pumped for them. I really like them. I've always thought it would be interesting to see, you know, the Kanto starters go beyond, so I thought Mega Evolution would be perfect. And they did not let me down. It's really cool. I really like the Mega Evolutions. And we finally get a Mega Charizard. Ever since I was a little kid, I've wanted Charizard to evolve again, and now it does. So there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date on all the Pokemon X and Y news, so please do subscribe to the channel if you don't already. And I'll see you next time.